Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on Show Me Your Pick with the amazing Fruitcake Tony.
Hey now,
What's up,
happening?
Tony? Not much.
6 hours later.
6 hours later. No, we're only 19 minutes later. I keep my alarm clock set like 19 minutes off just so I can hit it once or, Ooh,
Like my new truck?
I do. Nice.
Actually, I have one of these already, but I bought another one just so I could play with it.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
The other one's already still in the package.
Okay.
But, like the toys.
Oh, you got two. So you got one to play with and one to keep as a collectible.
Yes.
Nice.
The other one is in the package since I bought it. And I'm like, I kept looking at it and I'm like, I want to take that out, but I don't. So.
I don't want to hear about the one that you haven't taken out. I want to hear about the playing, man.
Yeah, it's got, the tail comes down. Yeah, this is awesome. Little C10 from, what do they call it? I forget the name of the company. It's from, you can find them, Johnny Lightning. That's what it is. Johnny Lightning Zingers. You can find them on eBay and stuff like that. $20-something, whatever.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's fun. I got all my little knickknacks up here and play stuff. I'm a big kid at heart, I guess.
I know. All of us are. Yeah,
sometimes you got to regress back into your early years, formative years. And, I got the Evil Knievel stunt cycle. I've got old games and stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, I know. Of course.
It's fun.
We're old enough, Ed, where we can look back at our past and all our little nerdy shit that we loved as kids that we can embrace now, and those that are not quite as old as us, there's advantages and disadvantages of being this old. But when you are this old, you can say, hey, I had this as a kid, and I don't mind playing with it as an adult.
Right. I remember when I turned 18, I moved out of the house and got my own place. I gave all of my toys to my sisters, my younger sisters. And now I'm kind of kicking myself for it. All my trading cards, I'm thinking I'm a grown up now. I don't need this crap. My trading cards, all my Star Wars figures, which are worth a shitload of money today. I don't know what the hell they did with them, but all that stuff growing up in the 70s, and early to mid 70s, late 70s, that I acquired as a kid.
And a lot of this stuff, Ed, how it happens though, is when you move,
Hmm.
when you get married, or you move, stuff from storage and, stuff isn't quite the same at the next place as it was at the last place. And you lose track of, sometimes, hopefully not, but you lose track of your collectibles.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you get old enough like us and you have decent jobs and you get a little bit of disposable income, you're like, you know what? I want that toy again.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's fun.
there are things that I held on to, Ed,
Hmm.
for years and years that my kids, I don't have clutter here, you know. I'm not a neat freak, and I regularly clean, but
Yeah.
you know, my kids, I keep stuff, on purpose. I'm a collector, obviously, but I keep stuff, and I've got just we collect rock stuff around here, rock memorabilia.
Yeah.
But I've got stuff from the late '80s, like whole boxes of um, baseball cards,
Hmm.
you know, 88, 89,
Oh, nice.
90.
Before they saturated the market.
Um, well, I don't know. It's just a bunch of stuff that I got, and I knew I didn't want to open it, and I never did, and yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, but it's fun to. I mean, if you look at that poster right there, I had that on my bedroom wall when I was 15, 16.
yeah, me too, dude. All of us
So
did.
when I was given the green light to redecorate our guest room here, I said, "Shit, I'm getting that poster again."
Nice.
So this is like my
Yeah.
16-year-old fantasy bedroom, you know.
Yeah, nice.
So
Yeah.
how's the weather down there? We're expecting a snowstorm. Everybody's freaking out and going to grabbing all the toilet paper and milk and bread and Jesus. I mean, we live in New England. We're gonna get 4 to 10 maybe inches.
Really?
Everybody's flipping out about it. Come on, it's winter. It's gonna happen.
It's been really, really cold here. Every day here in North Carolina is hardly above freezing every day. The past couple have been a little more mild, upper 40s, low 50s, but
Yeah.
it's it's winter time.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the weather reports from Quentin James, and he's cold even.
Yeah, dude. I mean, when after work, your big main goal of the evening is just to get warm.
Yep.
That's for the birds, dude. I'm ready
Yeah.
for spring.
Oh, me too, man. I hate this shit. And if Brendan was here, he'd say, "Yeah, bring on the snow. I love it." Fuck that. But and we're gonna get a deep freeze for what is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're gonna get, I mean, the coldest weather of the season. It's gonna be 0. Single digits. And if the wind
Yeah.
picks up, forget it. It's gonna be minus.
It's supposed to be a little warmer. I hate to use that word, but not much warmer. But we're getting that deep freeze too next week here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well, I guess we'll
Yeah.
just have to wait it out and deal with it. And yeah, springtime's my favorite time of the year. So
I know, waiting on spring.
Waiting on spring.
Goodness, I have yet to play a round of golf this calendar year.
Oh, man.
And we are
blows.
18 days, January 18th already.
Yeah. Sorry I missed the show last week. I was a little ill. Got that stupid stomach virus. We had a company meeting on Thursday a couple weeks ago, and I had to run to the men's room because I puked all over the place, man.
Oh, I mean, no, it wasn't.
Not all over the place. Where it's supposed to go, but
at the meeting.
During the meeting, I had to step out. I said, "I'll be back."
Ed.
I came back. I guess I was white, and they said, "Ed, you got to go home."
Blowing chunks at the meeting, brother.
Yeah. So I was out Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Obviously, my weekend was crap, but no fever, but it just that whatever that norovirus, whatever they call it.
So, and you're past it now. Well,
I'm so happy I can have a few of these. It's been 2 weeks.
A few of those. Hope the plumbing, hope the innards are doing much better after. Yep. Right on.
Yeah, no more high alert. We're doing good. We're doing good. So
nice.
They didn't want me. I was going to come back to work on Monday, but they're like, no, give it a couple of days. We don't want you passing it on to anybody else. So that's what I did. I said, okay. But, it happens. Ben Tom had it too. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Ed, I'm glad you're past it.
Thanks.
I told B this last week. I'm trying to go from now until spring and not get sick.
Right.
Not catch any of this bullshit that's going around. These motherfuckers wearing masks everywhere. I wear a mask. I keep one in my hip pocket. But I'm trying to duck and dodge between now and spring, dude.
Yeah, I've got hand sanitizer and Lysol at my workstation, and I've got masks and things in my work van, and I try to be careful. Because I don't want to get it from our customers, and I don't want to give it to our customers. So
I know.
Yeah, but all is good now. All is good.
I know.
So just missed you guys last week.
Yeah, dude. Nice to see you, Ed.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, man. Always a pleasure. Glad you're feeling better.
Thanks,
Brendan
man.
B. Squared is out tonight. He could join us any moment, which is possible, but hope so. But he is on set out there, probably holding a piece of paper and sitting on a curb right now, Ed.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, he's doing the movie
in
star
between sets
thing.
Yeah. He is on set at he likes to dabble in acting, and he is hot on the trail on a co-lead role that he talked about last week, but
That's awesome.
he's there on site, and he's not here tonight, so he's here in spirit, but not here in Poison. Yeah. All right. So, everybody, this is episode 234. We are talking XYZ tonight. Yes, we are. You remember XYZ, those tunes, those rock tunes from back in the late 80s. You remember. I know you do. All right. And in addition to talking some serious XYZ, well, we might even show you some XY. Get a copyright process. We might even, yeah. But a lot of you know XYZ. We're going to talk about XYZ tonight here on the show. And we are also at some point in the show going to venture into some, if I can find it, Ed.
Got to be there somewhere.
I know. Always hiding. Always hiding. There it is. We're going to venture into some 10-shot rock and roll trivia. We're going to give you 10 questions about music and rock and roll, and you're going to answer over there in the chat like that when you type in, and we're going to have a contest to see who can type in the first correct answer. We're going to do 10 questions about music and rock and roll, and whoever has the most questions over in the chat after 10 is going to score tonight. Ed, if I can
A
get
black pick.
a black pick. Right. All right. If I can get the angle on the
Metallica's Black Album. Oh,
it's coming.
I see writing, but I don't see writing.
That's
a tough one.
Let's try this. There it is.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's a.
Anyway, this why you can't see it. You can kind of see it there. It's embossed like that. It sticks out, in other words. It's embossed, and this is a Meshuggah pick.
Oh, cool.
And it's got the who makes it on one and their logo on the other. We've given these away before, but this is the last one, the very last Meshuggah pick. We'll show this under the pick cam when we cut it on. But that's what's going down for your prize for 10-shot rock and roll trivia for tonight. All right. Yeah. All right. So let me get this on out of the way. If you guys, you guitar players out there, I know a lot of you are guitar players. It's 2025. It's a new year. You got new gear maybe at the house. You got a new board. Maybe you got a new system. Maybe you got a new guitar too. You know, who knows? But
Sandra.
You need guitar picks. Okay. And we are the guitar pick people. And should you need custom guitar picks for yourself because you're a badass fucking shredding player and you know the fretboard up and down like your fucking hand, yeah, you need guitar picks, Legend Picks. There's a link down below. You can order you a sack full and you can get your logo or your image.
Look at that artist list. Holy shit.
I know.
Rick Nielsen. Wow. Brett Michaels. Jeez.
Legend Picks. He's a long timer. in the industry, and he's made picks for all those cats. And you can trust him to make picks for you too. He's made picks for us. And yeah.
Any thickness, any size. Jazz picks, regular picks.
I know.
Wide ones.
That's right. All right. Yes. So, Ed, it is January the 18th. We are slam dam in the middle of winter time. A lot of us are under the wrath of Mother Nature with winter weather. I hope you're not one of those. It has been unusually cold here in North Carolina for a week or two now. And I've had it. Yeah, I've had it up to there, man. I keep looking at the calendar and we're only mid-January. Not good.
It's not going by fast enough.
No.
But, I guess we should count our blessings, and we don't have the issues that people out in LA are going through. So that's the way I look at it. I try to be optimistic. And
yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be worse.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. That's right. Yeah.
John DeShane says he hates the cold, but man, you're up in where the cold is.
I know. You're used to it.
I think he's further north than I am.
I've determined, Ed, that here in North Carolina, and maybe it's because of my age, but I've determined that I'm too far north.
How much further south do you want to go?
Until I feel better, baby.
Maybe Georgia?
At
least.
How's
Ryan's weather down there?
At least. I mean, they still get, just a couple days from now, they could get snow in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Well, but then again, if you did move further south, then maybe in the summer you'd be complaining that it's too hot and sticky.
No, never, baby. No, not TK. No.
All I know is that the times that I visited Florida, it was in August, and you get out of the airport and it's like being in an oven. I couldn't stand it. I was like, oh, this is too much.
No.
Walking around Disney trying to find one of those spritzer things, those little rain shower, whatever they call them, the cooling stations.
Nah, I'm cold-natured, Ed. I can operate good in the hot weather. I can get cool. I don't like to be all out of breath in the humidity like that, but I operate wonderfully in the warm weather, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, your blood's thin. I
can't stand this cold, dude.
Yeah.
I just can't hardly handle it. I leave out of here in the morning a lot of time 5:30, and it's 18 or 19 degrees.
Yeah, you're outside a lot too, so that's that can be tough. I'm not outside as much anymore. I'm in the office a lot, and I'm in the office, sharing an office with four people, and our thermostat is set at 68, and I'm comfortable at that temperature, but other people apparently aren't, so they're always jacking up the temperature.
Yeah,
But you just
I'm all for that.
gotta make everybody happy, I guess. I don't care.
I got you. I got you.
I know you want to go golfing. And get back out there on the course.
Absolutely.
So they stay open all year?
Not all year. I mean, our courses here, they close down. I mean, I don't think they've opened now for a week or two. This cold stretch, but we'll get mild, days in the winter here in North Carolina strung together, and courses will open.
Oh, okay.
They take tarps off the greens, mow them, roll them, whatever, and they're open for business. And you're at the mercy of Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And it may be a couple days, it may be a week, but that's how it is here until spring in the South. You pick and choose. I mean, I can't even hit, golf balls out in the yard every day. You have to pick and choose this time of year.
So they open and close, like not around here. When something closes for the winter, it's
golf courses up there,
until,
you're closed down until X date, right?
Yeah, March or something. Maybe April.
Yeah, no, but I mean, the weather here in the South, we're used to having mild winters, Ed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're not having one this year, unfortunately. And we're used to them. So that's the problem, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
Well, all I can say is suck it up, Buttercup.
I know. Spring is coming.
It will eventually. And we should see who's in the chat.
Yeah, let's do that. If you are just tuning in, this is episode 234. Show me your pick, Fruitcake and Edvis. We're talking XYZ. Brendan B. Squared is not here tonight. Hopefully he will be later. Never know. Never, ever know. But say hello in the chat if you are. Happy Saturday. Hope your Saturday's been fabulous all day. Thanks for tuning in here, sharing your Saturday here. Hope your 2025 is off to a flying start so far. I wish you all the best for a healthy and prosperous new year. I'm leaning on the word prosperous this year, Ed. 2025, right in the middle, prosperous year.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope prices go down and wages go up. That'd be great. We'll see.
Well, yeah, that, but just me and my bubble, it's
all about you.
Yeah, no, I mean, just what I can control. I mean, I'm looking for an awesome year upcoming.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Ed. Let's open up the chat. Let's see who is hanging out on a Saturday night at the Corner Cafe right here.
A few blokes.
I didn't call you motherfuckers blokes. Don't blame that shit on me. All right. All right, kids. KXM Rock. What's up, dude? Good to
What's up,
see you,
brother?
man. William De Silva. What's up, man? Good to
What's up,
see
William?
you, dude. All right. Let's scroll it down, Ed. Bent Tom in the house. What's up, Bent?
And I wasn't pooping.
Happy New Year, Tommy.
What's up, Tommy?
All right. John DeShane. What's up, John? Good to see you, dude.
My man.
Happy New Year north of the border.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Papa Blue. What's up, Papa? Good to
Hey,
see you,
Papa.
man. All right. Kurt 5150 in the house.
Kurt.
Good to see you, dude. Have a great night out. Be safe, dude. Kurt.
Have a good time.
Kurt.
Dwight Bailey. What's up, Dwight?
Hitman.
All right. Dwight, good to see you, dude. Wayne McConnell, good to see you again, man.
Hey,
Happy
Wayne.
New Year, man. Welcome in. Nick, there he is. Good to see you, dude.
Nick, what's up, buddy?
Happy New Year.
Nick wants that Meshuggah pick.
All right. There are 10 questions about music and rock and roll. They are generally written tonight. They're not, there's some that are hard and some that are layups, but yeah, we'll venture there about the 1 hour or so mark. Maybe 18 or 19, Ed. We're late as shit every night. We're fucking Axl Rose late. I know. They give us shit, but I don't do this for the dough. I do it for the fun.
That's right.
Genocide. What's up, chick? Good to see you.
Oh, there is a lady in the house. Thank God.
Absolutely. Happy New Year. Thanks
What's up, Genocide?
Thanks for joining. Lewis, good to see you, dude.
Lewis, what's up, brother?
All right. So everybody in the chat right now, and the sound of my voice, put your shoes on, run next door, knock on your neighbor's door, and tell them to tune in here. Fruitcake Tony, show me your pick. All right? At least email your best friend or your girlfriend or the chick that you're, and tell them we're live right now. You can do that.
There you go.
You can do that. Everyone can do that. Thank you. Tell somebody right now and you will feel better. And you will have a dollar bill mailed to your house in a white envelope.
Oh, Andy's here.
Guitar Man 45. What's happening?
Good. What's up, Bo?
I don't see Andy. Bo, it's good to see you, though.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. He's a little further down.
Oh, yeah. There's Andy. Good to see you, dude.
What's up, Andy?
Be safe, bro. I don't know if you're in your regular or the work or riding but yeah, Andy, you the man. Chattanooga Station 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. All right, we are to the bottom. Right on. All right, if you are just joining, say hello in the chat. Saturday night.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, Ed, this is the very last. It's the very last Meshuggah pick. I don't know who's going to win it, but
Who's
it's the
gonna
last
get it?
one. There's no more. Yep. Ed, we did a show a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this. Okay, we go. PKM, a couple of weeks ago, episode 232. PKM are heroes of mine, a local band from Raleigh who had moderate success, but nevertheless, great dudes, great music, great songs. We had a member of the chat, Bill Evans. If you remember that night, Ed.
Oh yeah. Bill's a big PKM fan.
He was kind enough to send me a couple of things.
Oh, cool.
PKM. Yep. And so he sent along one that the great Michael Gardner gave him. And he was kind enough to send this along. So thank you, Bill.
Nice.
Yeah. And he sent a stack of these things that we'll be giving away in our prize packs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right. Let me see here. Some may look like this,
Oh, wow.
but
Those
you'll be
magnets?
seeing, yeah, you'll be seeing these in your prize packs that kids will be getting. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Tony. Were you able to open up your Christmas present from Brendan
Yeah.
on the show yet? Was that last
Yeah.
week?
Last week.
Should I wait till we're both on the show together to show you what he got me?
You can go ahead and show me. I'll show you what he got
You
me.
show me yours, I'll show you mine. It might be the same thing. I don't know.
All right.
I already opened it, and it's already set up. I can't. I was hoping I could turn it on, but it won't reach. Yeah, you too.
I don't have mine on. Oh, yours is Bumblebee. Right on.
Because he knows that's my favorite pattern. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got a switch.
Yeah.
Beautiful old-fashioned kind of bulb.
Yeah.
And in the back it says Ed, love you, bro. But the inside you can open it up.
Yeah, you can open up mine too.
And the cord is really long, so you can store the extra. I wrap mine up in an elastic. You can store the extra cord in there.
Guy. I sucked. I wrapped mine around it because I was in a hurry.
But then look at the box, the original box. It's like a little. I don't know if you have a sticker on the inside of yours. I mean, I know yours is all wrapped up, but this looks like some sort of cigar box. I think. I don't know, but
yeah, it is. It is.
But if you don't if you extend the cord all the way out, you can use the box and put something in it. I would assume. So it's
All
yeah,
right.
it's really cool.
Got a
It looks awesome when it's lit up.
I've got an opening in mind.
Yeah. So, Brendan, you are amazing. The creativity that guy has is unbelievable. And oh yeah, you get a sticker on the inside of your cover too.
So Ed, we're live right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like before. I'm gonna wrap this thing around here and not give a shit.
So I thought about putting a lamp on it, but I'm like, no, I like this old-fashioned bulb. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I like the bulb.
Yeah, it's really
yet
neat.
to find a place. It's not gonna be near here. It's gonna be over there somewhere.
Yeah, I've got mine on a little table over that way in the corner. It's really neat.
Yeah.
Really neat, and that's fantastic. I love those personal gifts. You know, well worth the wait.
I know. All right, let me get back over here to the chat real quick.
Yeah, a couple more people came in.
Let me see. I don't want to miss anyone. All right. Nick, good to see you, dude.
And this guy.
Sean, good to see you too, man.
What's up, Sean?
There's Quentin F. and James.
Quentin F. and James. I'm glad you got your little Hyundai up and running, buddy.
Show that guitar pick.
Well, we got this side, and then this side doesn't want. Oh, I just had it.
So hold that there. So for those of you who get this guitar pick in your prize packs, you know who it's from.
That's right. The man, the legend.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
And a lot of let me say this, a lot of guitar players, and I ain't saying this just because he's our bud, but a lot of guitar players put a lot of content out on YouTube, and a lot of it's fabulous. Mostly all of it is fabulous, and a lot of great guitar players who we know, Ed, you know, I know, here on YouTube. But I'm gonna tell you this: as far as a great player, I don't know of anybody who I know, who we know, Ed, who is a better player.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. He's what we call a sleeper, you know.
Very much so. But make no mistake, he doesn't care, and he's having a great time on his YouTube, but he is a great player. And as far as I'm concerned, as far as the talent, he doesn't pursue it, but he's the best out there talent-wise that I've heard.
Yeah, pretty effortless.
Yeah, he can play. The dude knows the fretboard, can fucking play. And I guess it's when he wants to, Ed. You know, that's like all of us.
That must be great. I want to. Okay, I'm going to do it now.
Yeah. I've said this in the past though, but you know, we laugh with Quentin and we cut up and we have a good time, but that motherfucker can play, bro.
That's right.
Yeah. And don't make no little shorts and stuff, Q, just because I'm saying that. But really though, he knows it. He knows it.
He's
Anyway.
not much to look at, but he can play guitar.
Yeah.
We love you, buddy. And his weather reports are unbelievable. It's just fantastic. Ryan loves him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, nice to see these dudes though. I mean, we're entertained by their YouTube channels though, you know. Quentin's and Ryan's and
Yeah.
you know, Jay's and Kurt's, we are. Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
It is. All right.
It's what you call cross-contamination.
I know. Ed, what do you know about XYZ?
God, I was hoping
I
you wouldn't
like-
ask me that.
I like XYZ. I've liked XYZ since, but a lot of bands, a lot of the bands that we know and like, you know, their careers aren't huge, you know.
Right.
They haven't sold 100 million records, and they're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you know. But we still love this music, you know.
Yeah, they were a decent hair band. They had a hit or maybe two. I know everybody knows Inside Out. I kind of consider them one of those cookie cutter sort of bands that the record labels couldn't wait to sign because that was the thing to do at the time. And
Right.
the record companies oversaturated us with bands, Trickster and Britney Fox, and I hate to say it, but I consider them like a lower tier band. They're not a Motley Crue or a Bon Jovi, or they're not up there in the hierarchy of hair metal, but they did all right for themselves, and they're still touring, and they're doing the circuit with other bands, and they had a decent following, and they did their thing. And matter of fact, I don't know if Andy, you're still watching, but they were just at Songbirds in Chattanooga last year. Last June they played there, and they don't tour much, but they're still around.
Seems like they're always on the Monsters of Rock cruise.
Yeah, the cruises and stuff like that. Out of Miami. Yep. And they're from France. Which I never. That's wow. Pretty cool. And they formed in 1980, and they were kind of late to the show, so to speak. 1989. By the time they got got out there and released Inside Out and stuff. And they were actually produced by Don Dokken.
Right, but that was the key, though, Ed. They're a French band.
Yep.
Had they stayed there and not came to L.A. and met the likes of Don Dokken, say what you want about him,
Yeah.
but Don was, in a lot of respects, a key guy. Don was, I mean, a lot of you will agree, Don was a wannabe. So Don was very social in that
Hmm.
scene. Don wanted to get these young bands under his wing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Don still doesn't get along with George Lynch. But anyway, that's another story. That's another show.
Yeah, they're bunch of shows. But he's the reason that they got signed. He signed them.
Yep.
He produced them. So when he was rooting for them, and that first album, it was their biggest album.
Right.
It had the song Inside Out, great tune, great rock anthem, great riff. We might even, but yeah, it's we all know. I hate to say one hit wonder, Ed.
Yeah, I think you'd be right.
But they had a couple of songs. I like the whole first album, though.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we all got it.
They were part of that hair band formula,
At least me and
so
my
to speak.
idiot friends did.
But kind of Bullet Boys, kind of,
Yeah, same
and
idiot friends.
they had,
you 812. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you. No, you right on time, bro. We're just starting.
Yeah, we just started 5 minutes ago. You didn't know that?
I know. Exactly.
They had the song "What Keeps Me Loving You," which is, I guess their ballad.
Yeah.
They toured with, Nugent and Foreigner and stuff. And they keep playing the festivals, and they're still, doing their thing, which is, good for them. I hope they have other jobs. That's all I got to say.
Well, all of them do.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, of course.
Maybe they're helping other bands and stuff get started, and then maybe they're still in the music business doing their own thing.
Well, I mean, you got to look at it. If you are an 80s band, okay, that had whatever success, and let's say you're one of these bands on the Monsters of Rock cruise, whether you're Y&T or Vixen or
Firehouse,
Fox or Firehouse, right? They're
Trickster.
These bands, they all had limited success, but when XYZ was coming in, the market was just so saturated already,
Yeah. It was sort of becoming a clown show, so to speak.
Well, I mean, it was it was a lot of bands. The record companies were signing. There were the Winger, the Warrants, the whoever's,
Yeah. It became cheesy. It wasn't cool anymore. It just, they kind of became characters more than musicians, I think.
Well,
but there were some good songs, though. Don't get me wrong. There were some good songs that came out of all that. But
right. And although the whole music scene changed into grunge, the hard rockers when the 80s hair metal left, Ed,
Mhm.
the bands that remained, however limited, and how it may have been 5 years in between each album or whatever, but the Van Halen and AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, the big boys, they stayed, you know, and
Right, they
they're
survived
still right.
because they were still kind of, I mean, not relevant as far as grunge goes, but they were able to weather the storm because their music was pretty timeless, you know, and
Well, there were
you knew who was going to stay and who was going to go. You pretty much knew it.
Well, but after that scene, though, Ed, after that 80s rock scene left, those AC/DC albums and those Van Halen albums, they still did quite well,
Yep.
even though that scene was just the opposite of what they were doing,
Right.
you know? I mean, it may not, like I said, it may not have been 5 years later, but still, though, when AC/DC's next album comes out, you better believe it's going to be interest.
Yeah. That's right. They had the staying power. You know, bands like that could, like I said, weather the storm.
Right.
And unfortunately, some of these other bands, you know, if XYZ came out in 1983, they would have done a lot better. It's all about the timing, and we talked about this, you know, with the guys from PKM. So it's all about the timing. You might have some great music, but it's not your time.
Right. Hey, Sandra.
What's up, Sandra?
Good to
What I
see
didn't
you, man.
know, what I didn't know is band member Pat Fontaine was featured in the opening scene on the remember the movie The Dirt about Motley Crue? He was in that. He was in that movie. He was at the beginning talking about you know, those times back then.
Right. Yeah.
But so they're still kind of touring. They've had a lot of lineup changes.
And they are great bands, though. XYZ is a great band, great musicians, great songs.
Mhm.
But they are still out there doing their you know, call it what you want. A lot of bands are nostalgia acts, and they're working off the work and the music that they made back in the 80s, you know, and XYZ is another example of that.
Right.
Yeah.
And they tend to group them all together, which is fine.
That's what a hit song will do, though.
I don't mind going to see, you know, 4, 5, 6 bands in one day, all the same genre, and have a great time. You know, kind of looking back on all that, you know, that cool kind of music and those times. It can be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just the way that the business is these days too. Is you have to get a lot of bands together to get interest from people to pay those concert ticket prices and get them out there. It's all about touring nowadays. Record sales, forget it. Doesn't matter anymore.
Well, you know, still though, a lot of the bands that we love, you know, used to play arenas and stadiums, and now they're in clubs, Ed. But
Yeah,
they're
which is
still
great.
playing the same great music.
which is great if you're a big fan of theirs, and you can have them right in front of you in a place that seats 100 people. You know, it's more personal that way, where you can actually go up to the guys before or after the show and talk to them and things like that. Where back then, when they were really popular and they were in an arena, you'd have security tackling you and kicking you out if you tried to do something like that, you know?
Right.
So,
Right. Well, I mean, a lot of our rock heroes, whoever they are when you go see them nowadays, most of them, you're going to see them in a club environment.
yep.
I mean, and that's just the way of it, from everyone, from Kiss to Pantera to right on down. I mean, it's littler venues. It's only the select few, the Guns N' Roses or the, AC/DC, where you're going to still see a great big arena rock show.
hmm
It's few bands still, but, just saying.
Yeah, there are not many. And a lot of the bands now are just going to residencies in Vegas. That's what they're doing nowadays. You know, they stay in one spot. They don't have to travel. They're right there. They stay at the hotel there, or if they live close by, even better.
Well, I mean, it is cool when you go see, a rock band that you love in an arena, and they play that hit song that they do, and it's 18,000 people in the place, and it's all in unison, and it's great. But it is awesome when they play that same song and that same music in a little bitty club with the same energy that they had in that arena.
Right.
Um, yeah, that's always a treat. And that's the way that these bands nowadays have to do it. You're not always. You may have great songs. You may have had a career, and you're still out there working, but you guys are not all on a big stage like you used to be. You're
Yeah.
not. You're on little stages with lesser people. It's the way of it. Yeah.
I just noticed that Guitar Man Bo is going to see George Lynch at a small club. Yeah, he's playing near me in February around here. I might go to that. Tickets are like $50, I think. And there's still tickets available. But how cool would that be to go see George Lynch at some small venue and then get to meet him,
I
talk to him?
know. I know. I mean, that's a great example too, because I've seen him in RFK Stadium,
Right.
with 80,000 people.
Yeah. Last time I saw him was Monsters of Rock, 1989, 88,
Yeah.
89, whatever it was.
But a lot of these bands, that's how they end up, but they enjoy it because they love to play and they love to work and they need the dough.
Right. Well, good for XYZ to, for them, to stick around and do their thing. And, it's all about the music.
Let's look at something, Ed.
Oh,
Let's look at what it's like to be in a club again. I'm going to get a copyright hit, but I don't care. It'll be muted on replay. So. About 8 or 9 years ago.
Huh.
Got to draw a line. Fire up and let me know. Are you ready for me, Jumper?
Looks like Flea.
I know.
A lot of ladies in the front row, too.
I know, right? All right.
That was pretty good.
Killer. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get nailed for that. That's all right.
Well.
It'll be muted.
Oh, well.
I know. But just an example, that's what these 80s bands, that's how they end up.
Well, they still got the talent. I mean,
Yeah.
he sounded great singing. And guitar player was, really good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, XYZ got caught in the big machine that was the rock scene in the late 80s, and they ended up where they ended up, Ed. Spit out. Tuh, huck, tuh. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
They did, but
Spit out that name you gave me.
oh shit. It was a good thing though that they came to LA though.
Well,
if
that's
they
what
stayed in France.
Yeah. You wouldn't have heard of them.
Right.
We wouldn't be doing a show about them.
Exactly. All right.
I think it's trivia time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not? All right. You know what that sound is?
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. That's called 10-shot rock and roll trivia. Yeah. All right. I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions about music and rock and roll. Excuse me. And you're going to answer over in the chat. First correct that we see is the winner for each question. Whoever has the most after 10, if it'll get in the light good, gets this cool Meshuggah pick. It's the last one. Ah, we'll show it in a minute under the other cam. But that's what's going down for your prize for tonight. All right. All right. 10 questions about music and rock and roll. And we'll wait for Ed to return.
Here I am. You know what? I gotta raise the seat up. This is driving me nuts.
If you are just joining, it's
There we
episode
go.
234 XYZ. Show me your pick. All right. We are just going to get underway here with 10-shot rock and roll trivia.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. January 18th edition. Ed. All right. So Ed's going to be the judge here. I'm going to call the questions. The first correct that we see is the winner of each question. 10 fun questions. Stick around. Hurry back from the fridge. I know you're in there. Yep, you forgot the mayonnaise. Get it. Get it. Get it. All right. I'm giving you time. Squeeze it. Grab a napkin. All right. Man, I bet that sandwich is just awesome, Ed. It's like that. Ham, salami, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onions, mayonnaise, mustard.
Mm,
Mmm.
getting hungry.
Yes, sir.
Spaghetti!
Yeah, man. Save some bacon from breakfast. You know why, Ed?
Why is that?
I just said it 5 seconds ago. Because you can put bacon on that thing.
Ah, there you
And
go.
if you're sloppy and there's crumbs, you got bacon bits for your salad.
There you go. Yeah. Always thinking. It's like when your mom used to save all the grease.
Don't eat all the breakfast bacon because you might make cheeseburgers on the grill. You save some bacon this morning, Ed? Dude.
Mm-mm. I think Quentin's probably cooking some right now.
All right.
Some
Let's
ghetto Kroger bacon.
Ghetto Kroger bacon cooks up good though. I got a
Oh, yeah.
ghetto Kroger around here too. Don't forget. I know what ghetto Kroger is. Yes, I do. Lock your car doors. That's right. All right. Question number 1. Good luck,
All right.
everyone.
Here
We're
we go.
going to start. Here we go. And we're not going to linger. So get near your keyboard or your typing device. All right. First correct that we see is the winner for each question. We'll add them up after 10. Somebody's getting an envelope with a Meshuggah pick in it this week, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 1, good luck. This band's first 2 albums Terra Incognito in 2001, and The Link in 2003 were powerful live performance. And powerful live performances established its reputation as a leading French metal band. Name the band.
John DeShane, he misspelled it, but
That's all right.
we know what he
got
meant.
it. Yep. John, you are on the board. Williams right behind him. Ryan's right behind him. And Nick follows suit there. You guys are on it. John's
Okay.
on the board. All right. All right. Number 2. Good luck. Here we go. This bass player's lesser known past bands include Neurotic Outsiders and Walking Papers. Name the bass player.
Good guess. No, another good guess.
Guess.
Another good guess. Nick.
Yep, Nick's got it. Duff McKagan. Walking Papers is a great band name, Ed.
Yeah.
All right. The great Duff McKagan. I like Duff. Yeah, I like Duff. All right, number 3. We are going to match up some song lyrics here. You are. So you're going to complete the next line to this song, and we need all the words. So know that, if you misspell, we're going to forgive you for this, but we need all the words, an attempt at all the words, at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Complete the next line, number 3. Here we go. You're giving me the runaround, making me feel like a fool. Got a lot of nerve to call me cheap, even though it's true. I don't care where we go tonight.
Nope.
As long as we smash.
Wrong.
Oh, shit.
Nope. Good guess, though.
Wrong.
Wrong. And this is a song that all you kids know, too. You better check yourself, because you're going to kick yourselves.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Take me along with you. Can we remind where we've been? Ooh, I wish we'd take a look and see the shape I'm in, where the down boys go. Go! All right. Nick's got 2.
2, and John DeShane has 1.
All right. Number 4. Good luck. Stay with us. This Beatles song has the highest debut on the Billboard Top 100, beginning its chart run at number 6, eventually reaching the top. It was their final song before Paul McCartney left the band. Ding, 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 ding. All right.
Nope.
John
John
DeShane ties
John
it
DeShane.
up. Yeah.
All right.
Tie game.
Tie ball game.
Way to go, John. Let it be. Let it be. Yes, sir. I know. All righty. So we are going to number 5 here. We got a tie game.
Gotta pee. Gotta pee.
All right, stay with us because these questions, they vary. They're not all going to be the same. They're going to be different. Here's number 5. Good luck. This movie was sequeled twice, meaning there's 3. The first was early 80s punk scene. The second was part 2, 1988 LA metal scene. Part 3 was gutter punk homeless teens in the late 90s. Name these movies. Need all the words too.
Nope.
Good answer there.
Yeah. Good guess, Tom.
Yes, there it is. Jeff K comes in from the
Jeff.
grill with the oven mitt on, lurking on the deck. Good to see you, Jeff.
All right.
Decline of Western civilization. A lot of us are intimate with episode 2.
Yep.
Ed,
Absolutely.
Jeff, good to see you, dude. Yeah. All right. Jeff K on the board. Good to see you, man. Happy New Year. Number 6 coming your way right now. Good luck. Get ready to type. Hands on the keyboard. Sugar Walls from Sheena Easton's 84 album Private Heaven spent 16 weeks on Billboard 100 in the U.S., 9 of which were in the top 40. It reached number 9 on the Hot 100. Who wrote it? Who penned it?
Jeff.
Jeff K. Prince, boom. Bent Tom right behind him. Desmond Child, Prince. All right.
Who was the pervert who wrote it? Jeff K. No, Prince.
Ain't nothing wrong with that phrase. Never heard it before. I don't think I've ever heard it since, Ed. I do like the way it sounds, though. I have to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of tell it's a Prince song.
Sugar Walls. Oh, my God. Yes.
It's really good if you have a sweet tooth.
Oh, I do have a sweet tooth. All right. Let's continue, Ed. All right.
Okay.
We're going to ID this band. I'm going to show you a picture right before your naked, steaming eyes, and you're going to tell me who this band is. All righty. You ready? Number 7, good luck.
Shit! Oh, shit!
Who's that?
Oh,
John
good guess.
DeShane.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep. We're taking it. He even came back with that. Ryan was right behind him.
Yep, John got it.
Look at the veins on the dude on the right, man.
I know. Wow.
He's got some serious veins, doesn't he?
Yeah. High blood pressure.
Very little body fat. All right, let's take this down. King's X. You should have recognized that picture right there, right off the bat, Ed.
Yeah, I think didn't we use that for a show?
We did.
Hey everybody, Jerry Gasker from King's X.
Yep, there he is.
All right. Okay,
So we got John DeShane has 3, Nick has 2, and Jeff K has 2.
John DeShane is in the lead with 3, Nick and Jeff K with 2.
Yep.
All right, great game. We're going to question number 8. It's still anyone's game, and even if you hadn't even scored yet, it's still your game. You know, you dudes on the deck holding the oven mitt, about to turn your steak, going, ha ha ha, it's mine. All right, number 8. Okay, I need a person's name first and last name. This guy had a recurring role as the voice of Lucky Kleinderschmidt in the animated comedy series King of the Hill from 04 to 09. Who is that? Lucky Kleinschmidt. Randy Price.
Randy Price.
Right on, Randy. Nick's right behind him.
Yeah, Nick almost tied it up.
All right. Good deal, Randy. Good to see you, bro. Enjoy your playing on Sundays, bro. Thursday.
Guy's a riff master, man. He tears it up.
All of them are, man. That's good stuff. We're talking about the OU812 YouTube channel here on YouTube Thursdays and Sundays. And they do something on Tuesdays too with gear like that. But they are superb players. I highly, highly recommend you tune in to them. You'll see me and Ed and Brendan over there and wandering in and out of their chat while we cook and entertain and drink and, like that. Thanks for the entertainment, guys, on Sunday. I dig it. All right, let's make this game juicy. Let's go to number 9. 2 questions left here. All right. This might require a little brain power.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So we're going to let a couple of you sit this one out. All right. Number 9, El Nueve. That's what she said.
Wow.
I didn't say that. It is a coding format for digital audio and was designed to reduce the amount of data required to represent audio, yet still sound like a faithful reproduction of the original uncompressed audio.
Boom, John.
Talking about.
John got it.
Boom, MP3. That's right. Williams right behind him.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think. No, nobody can catch up. John's our
What's
winner.
the score?
Well, John's got 4. Nick has 2. Jeff has 2. Randy has 1.
All right. John DeShane is our winner for tonight. John, you did it, dude. Right on, man.
All right.
Thanks for playing. I'm going to send you a cool Meshuggah pic up there. Send me your address to the trivia winners email, John. I know you've won here before, and but so it's at the top, so I can send you this out. And yeah, it'll take just a couple of weeks to get up there. Normally takes inside of a week here in the States. But yeah, thanks for playing. John Deshane is our winner for tonight. Are we wanting to give anything else away tonight, Ed?
Sure. We got one more question.
Let's see. All right.
I say yes because it's your stuff we're giving away.
Sure. All right. All right. So, our boy from Metallica. We got connections around here. We do. Our boy from Metallica sent me some stuff a while back, and some lovely stuff that you can't get anywhere unless you're at a Metallica show. But our boy Kurt Hammett, you boys love his wah playing. I hear all kind of good things about it. But he likes to play with these little bitty wedgy looking guitar pick things like that, and they are quite strange. Looks like a little heart, or a little, but so this yellow one is the one that he used still using on the M72 tour. We're going to give that away for question number 10, a very simple question. Somebody wants a Metallica Kurt Hammett pick from this recent tour right here. You can't get these motherfuckers anywhere. I'm telling you. I'm gonna ask one question, just one.
Hey, Tony, can I interrupt for a sec?
Sure.
I'm going to throw this in.
Ooh.
Going to throw this in the pot.
Okay.
Commemorative Halenville Live pick.
Ed's giving away yet another Halenville Live commemorative pick that no one has. Nobody. Stupid rare. I don't even have. I've got a couple left. I sent all these cats a handful of them, but that's why I sent a bunch of them, Ed, because I wanted a few of these to leak out there to the faithful, So, but yeah, if you want one of these guitar picks, you can track down one of the ex co-hosts of Halenville Live. There's a few of them. They all have a little pocket full of these picks. So if you want to hit any of those dudes up, but Ed's one of those, and he's going to give away yet another.
Well, don't hit me up because I've given most of mine out. I think I have one left for myself.
Oh shit! Save
after this one.
All right. I'm gonna ask you guys one question only, And it just happens to be the Know the Show question. If you've hung around here in weeks past, you might have overheard some stuff, hopefully some good stuff, and not some shit you can tell my kids or my girlfriend or shit. All right. All right. One question, one off for 2 picks, a Kurt Hammett pick and a Halenville Live pick. Holy shit. All right. And this is a personal question. Good luck, Ed. Keep an eye out.
I am.
All right. One question. All right. Good luck. Here we go. Fruitcake Tony is very excited about an upcoming live album due to be released February 21st by this band. If you don't know, now you do.
Nope. Nope.
Good answers. Good answers.
Nope. Tom. The Four Tops. No.
Apple don't far too fall from the tree.
No, John. Nope.
Obviously, you guys don't know.
No.
You should. You should be as excited as
Nope.
I am.
Wrong.
Damn.
Right now, Google is buzzing with this question. Nope, not your mom. Not Miss Sugar.
Damn, nobody
Oh,
knows.
there it
Dirty
is.
Honey. Dirty Honey has a live album. Ryan OU812. Right on.
Way to go.
Nice. Sweet. And after this, I have one more M72 yellow Kurt Hammett pick, Ed.
Oh, that's nice. Ryan said send him to Nick.
Send them to Nick. I
right.
will. Nick, Ryan has sent you a gift, my friend. Send me your name and address. Click the trivia winner's email down below. Nick, you got it, dude. Thanks for watching, man.
Way to spread the love there, Ryan.
Yeah, Nick, I'm going to send you a prize pack. It's going to have that M72 Kurt Hammett pick. Ed's going to be sending you that Halenville commemorative pick out in a separate envelope. But in my envelope, you'll get that Kurt Hammett pick. Plus, I'm going to send you a pack that's got some of these in it, like that. I'll include the Brendan B. Squared pick. I'll include the Edvis. Where's it at? There's it. There it is.
Yep.
The Edvis plectrum right there. Yeah. And you might even get an Andy Carson or a Quentin fucking James or
one of those other characters.
Who else? A Jay Turner, Mean Street. You'd never know. Just when I pack these envelopes, whatever guitar picks are here gets taped in there, and yeah. So,
Ryan says, just like Oprah, you get a pick, and you get a pick, and you get a pick.
That's
everybody.
Right.
Everybody gets a pick.
Right. That's right. Everybody gets a pick. That's why every concert I go to, Ed,
Yep. You leave them around, don't you?
I take about 100 of these and I leave them at the turnstile, in the bathroom, at the merch tent, in the concourse, at the seats, even on the stage too, if I can, if I can reach that far.
Oh, now John's saying, Jesus Christ, Tony, send mine to Nick as well.
Okay. I'll be happy to if that's your wish. All right. So, all right. You get the score tonight, Nick. You are the score. So, Nick, what you have to do now, bud, since you hadn't won here before, it's not a form of hazing, but since Ryan OU812 and John DeShane both donated their prizes to you, I think it's only right that you show up over there on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. on their YouTube channel live and show them some love Thursday night. Also, 8 p.m. Trans Trim Thursday. Yeah. And then Sunday again. But see, Nick, you get to go over there. You get to hear some great tunes, some great music, some great guitar playing, and you get to hang out in the chat with me and Ed and B and half of these other fine folks. So,
Yeah, good times.
yeah. Nick, thanks for playing. OU812 crew, love you guys. Thanks for playing. All right. All right. Let me change over here. Let's see what we got here, Ed. That's not it. That's what she said. She didn't have to say it but once, though. All right. So your Meshuggah pick, Ed or Nick.
Oh, that's much better. Now we can see it.
So that's the Dunlop side. This is the Meshuggah side.
Oh, that's cool.
And
So what's the significance of 33? Do you know?
I don't. And how this is, Ed, as you can see, it's like Dunlop Max Grip.
Yeah.
It's got the raised grippy stuff there in the logo. So, yeah.
Oh,
Nick.
so it's nice. Way to go, Nick. So it says here that Meshuggah, they had an album called Catch 33. And it has many symbolic meanings and several spiritual structures from Christianity to Buddhism. Huh. I didn't know they were that deep.
All right.
Oh, cool. Nick just subbed at OU812's channel.
Cool.
Nice.
Only a couple from XYZ. These things are hard to come by here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They are. And when you find them, they are pricey. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
So they were the house band
Yeah.
at the whiskey for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
Yeah. But like I say, it's a good thing that they came to America, to LA when they did, you know.
Yeah. I wonder if Charles met them. If they,
I don't know.
I don't know if the years. I mean, Charles was at the whiskey in the early.
Yeah, I don't think so, Ed. They were
Probably
there
not.
in the late 80s, early 90s,
Yeah.
you know. And he was long gone. He was there in
Right.
81, 82.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, still they if you look at when the band started, when they moved to LA, they should have moved to LA sooner.
Yeah, they should. You're right.
I mean, 5 years sooner.
Yeah, if they were there in the early 80s when they, exactly. I mean, they didn't get there till like 84, 85. So
no one controls these things,
No.
I mean, it is what it is, and you fall, where it falls. The chips fall where they fall.
Yep, it's destiny. Final destination.
Yeah, I mean, you hope you're in the right place at the right time. I mean, a lot of times you're doing everything right and making all the right moves with all the right people and doing everything to the letter by the book as well as it can be. Your marketing, everything is falling into place. But if you don't have good luck, if you're not in the right place at the right time with the right guy signing and things are happening, and all of a sudden you're signing and you're making a record, you're going on tour with somebody, and if that's not happening, I mean,
yeah, there's some of the bands that
you
fell
never
by the,
know
they fell
where
by the
you're gonna
wayside.
be,
Right.
and
Right.
and all of them are ready to ride that horse,
Mm-hmm.
but most of them just don't get the chance,
Oh, that's cool. William De Silva met all of them except for the drummer.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
I mean, it's like, Ed, it's like getting stuck. You sign a contract with a big, big bonus, and
Living a life.
you're living the life, and you get stuck in the minor leagues, and you never make it. And if you do make it, it's limited, and it's not because you weren't good,
Right.
it's because of just luck, just whatever was there. You're a shortstop and you got signed by the Orioles, but there's Cal Ripken who's going to play every day for the rest of time.
Yep.
Sometimes that happens to you. So, but long story short, with XYZ, great music, great band. They could have been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. absolutely could have.
Well, don't go too far.
I would be willing, should they have been hatched in 1981, Ed, and came out then on a label, and you never know. That
There's a
was
little,
happening music in 1981 that really was right up their alley. They, who's to say though?
yeah,
Can't tell.
a lot of stars have to align for that stuff.
Right. Right. But I like it when the stars do align though.
Mhm.
You hear about the bands that they started small and then they blew up, and that's a great success story, but there are countless other bands that make great, great, great music in America
Right.
that never got the shot, never got the nod, never, I mean, a lot of which we don't even know who they are,
No,
you know? Um,
exactly.
yeah.
They might have great songwriting. They might have amazing musicianship, but unless you're seen by the right people, the local AR person might have been there the night before or the night after you played.
Right. Right. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I
you
mean, it used
never
to be
know.
radio stations. It used to be radio stations, played your stuff. And that's what got you kind of launched, unless you were at the right place at the right time. Now there's not even that anymore. It's kind of sad. That whole process is. I mean, Gene Simmons says that rock is dead because of all this, because of the way the music business is now. I don't think so, but I mean, you can get discovered on YouTube. So, social media and all that stuff, and the internet I think, has helped a lot of people, a lot of bands. But it's tough to go through all the thousands and thousands of bands and try to find the diamond in the rough. Now we're oversaturated with a lot of stuff
Yeah,
online.
well, Ed, we're in the modern day and we're living on oldies. Let's not forget that.
Mhm.
Our main love of music is music from our past. It's not
Right.
current music. There are a couple of bands out there, but if you should make music now, you're making music to your own age group. There was
Yeah.
once a glorious time in this country until not too long ago where you made music for people younger than you, Ed, the younger generation that liked
Right.
it and consumed it, spent their money on it.
Yep.
You entertained young people.
Right.
That was the way of it. That's what a rock star is. I
Mhm.
mean, and those days are long gone.
Yeah.
I mean, started with Elvis and the Beatles, but yeah, those days of entertaining, and maybe it'll come back around again,
Yeah. You never
but
know.
yeah, our form of music that we love, you know, um, a lot of young people do like it, but yeah, these artists are not playing. You would go to a rock concert in the 80s and you were in high school, let's say, and everyone in the place is your age. Now you go see the same bands and everybody is your age.
That's right. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
I saw an image, somebody standing on the front row at a Van Halen concert in 2015.
Yep.
Okay. standing up against the barricade, turned around and took a picture.
Oh boy.
We've showed that picture here on the show, Ed, and
Hmm.
everybody in the audience looked like me and you.
Yep. In their 50s.
Yes.
Nice and chiseled and little gray and white, but that's okay.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
I think Nick is a youngster because I think the way he's talking in the chat that, yeah.
Nick,
But,
how old are you, bud?
I think he's an old soul.
How old are you, Nick?
Oh, shit. 22.
I'm asking point right on, Nick.
All right.
So, Nick, it might be fair to say, looking at the members of the chat right now, you might be the youngest member. I'm going to ask you a question or two. All right? All right. Nick.
Here we go.
All right. So, what's your favorite rock band of all time? Number one. And how in the hell did you get into liking music as old as this music is? All right, Nick.
Good question.
Let's see.
I think maybe one day we should have Nick on the show. Ah, Metallica. Thanks to his dad.
Metallica. Ah, his
Awesome.
dad. Okay. All righty. I like that. I like that. You know, a lot of kids your age, Nick. I have a kid your age. My youngest is your age.
Yeah, me too.
And a lot of kids your age don't like 80s style rock. You know, there's a lot of rap music in the world that a lot of young people like. Yeah. If you don't like the rap music, seems like the kids like bands like Shinedown, Ed.
Oh, I love Shinedown.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. I like them.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. In any, but just saying, you know.
My daughters love heavy metal and 80s music only because that's pretty much all they listened to growing up because I was playing it all the time. And their first concert I took them to was Van Halen. So there you go.
Nice.
But they appreciate some of the newer music and a little bit of hip hop, but mostly heavy metal and newer rock, so to speak, like Shinedown and A Day to Remember, I guess, is one of their favorite bands.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of new bands. The hard rock scene isn't what it used to be, but it is a bunch of hard rock bands out there now that they tour and they do quite well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The album sales and all that market, it obviously what it was back in the day, and they have to make their money like they make it now. But there are a lot of bands out there, a lot of which, Ed, I find are on the harder side. you know. I like my rock hard. Me personally, I like hard rock. I like it as hard as you can fucking give it to me. But I like it melodic at the same time, you know.
Right.
Give me a
Yeah.
great song, you know. Show me the musicianship, but pen me a great song, you know.
Right.
Song that I can hum the melody, song that I can hum the solo, you know. That's what music fans want.
I think what's great is, you know, when you introduce your music to your kids and they like it and they appreciate it and they go off in the world and they continue from there and they love that kind of music. What's great is when you can all get together and go see a festival or a band together and you both appreciate it. Like right now, I could get tickets to go see Avenged Sevenfold. I love them. You know, Hail to the King, all that stuff.
Right.
You know, Nightmare. My kids love it as well. So, you know, it's something we can all do together, which is fantastic. And that's what music does.
What I've found, Ed, with my kids and going to concerts is they like what they like, but when a big historic show comes up, they always want to go.
Ah.
You know, they all, you know, you talk about the Van Halen or the AC/DC or the whatever, you know, thought you didn't like them. You want to go, huh? You know, they, whether they like them and love them like we do, or they know the historical,
yeah,
significance
right
about it, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Or just a big meeting place, because the shed in Raleigh, my kids and their buds and all used to meet out there at the shed out on the lawn. You know, it's like a girl thing or whatever, you know, like that. But yeah.
Yeah. It's great when you have you can share those experiences with the children.
Yeah.
You know, if they said, "Oh, I want to go see Lil Wayne," you want to come, Dad? No.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
Right.
A country show? Absolutely. I've gone to see Kenny Chesney and Keith Urban and those guys, and even old country. I like old country as well. I'm not just into rock. That's it. But I like country too as well.
Yeah.
So,
my kids went to shows at very young ages. We took the kids to Walnut Creek when they were both Landon. I think he was the first time he was out on the lawn. He was 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. I mean, it's not ideal to take a toddler to a concert, of
right?
course not, but
you got to pick and choose the right one.
Right. We did though. Not every. We used to go to a lot of concerts there all summer back in the day, every year. But there were kids out there and of all ages. You know, a lot of the country shows it's all ages. It's not like
that's
a
true.
rock show where it's just people our age. You know.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about a mosh pit forming or anything like that.
Right.
You just put the little headphones on them, like, here you go, kid. Don't ruin your ears. Here you go.
Yeah, no. Good times though, I know people who would not take their kids to a show for any reason and all like that. But I look back and the shows that we went to when the kids were really young were great shows, great country, outdoor, all age shows that, nah,
Well, you're creating great memories too with your family.
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. All the way around though,
and maybe when, in the future, when they're sitting in there, sitting in traffic, going to work, and they hear a song from whoever you went to go see a concert with, it'll come back in their head. Oh man, I saw that with Dad.
Right.
That was awesome.
Right.
You know?
Now, us as rock kids, going to watch a concert wasn't quite the same as it was when we were kids as it is now. Not as convenient, but
Nope.
when we were, kids and in the venues we used to go see shows when we were kids, we wouldn't dare take a little kid to these.
Nope.
Right. But yeah,
And for the most part, I don't think our parents would have came with us either. My parents were into doo-wop and 50s music.
well, that's
said,
the thing too.
Yeah,
With these sheds that
I
they
appreciate
make,
that music.
these amphitheaters that started in the 90s, mainly, it made for I always liked the indoor arena concert with the darkness when house lights go out. I love that music experience.
Yep.
But outdoor in a shed, you can take your kids. It's on the lawn. You know spread a
Yeah.
blanket. There's food and drink. You know.
Although
Yeah.
I think when I was younger, if my dad said, "Hey, we're gonna go see, the Beach Boys or something," I'd be like, "Okay, yeah, sure." I appreciated that music and all the stuff my parents listened to. Shit, if it was Elvis, I'm right there. But on the same token, on the opposite side of the coin, if I said, "Dad, I'm going to see Ozzy in 1983," he'd be like, "Who? That guy on your poster on your wall?" No, I don't think so. I think that guy's a demon or a devil worshiper. But I think it's a little more relaxed these days, where we can share and that different style of music with our kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Now it's not like it was when I was a kid. My music, Ed, was my music. It was not my parents at all.
Right.
I mean, not at all. I mean, for some reason, I was really a musical kid at a very, very young age. Played the guitar at a very young age, but my music and my mom and dad's music, we did not. I mean, I saw one Led Zeppelin Houses of the Holy album in their collection, but we had basically nothing in common musically. So
Right.
everything music that I ever did was not because of my parents or anything I ever liked.
My dad was worried about me for a while because most of the posters on my wall were all of guys with long hair and makeup on, and you know, when I hung a few posters of some babes, he was like, "Oh, okay," and you know, whatever. If you're gay, that's great. I have no problem with that. And but my dad, you know, was kind of worried about me for a while. It was kind of funny. He's like, "What is this?" Because, you know, you had a lot of hair metal bands on your wall, a lot of glam, Motley Crue and stuff, and he's like, "What the hell is that? What are you listening to? Why'd you put that on your wall?" And I'm like, "Oh, I like these guys. They're good music." He goes, "I worry about you." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
My walls, Ed, went from all Kiss,
Yep.
and I had all of them. I had the one Ace on stage with the big smoking guitar, you know, Kiss Alive 2, and but when I got older, my walls went from Kiss to Van Halen.
Uh-huh. See, I went from like Farrah Fawcett and maybe Star Wars to Elvis, then Ozzy, then Van Halen, and then Motley Crue. Yeah.
You know, I often look back at, you know, you think, why do you like these bands? Why do you like this band? Why do you like that band? I look at bands like Van Halen, Ed, and all the bands that I ever liked were hard rock, electric guitar songs. Every single one of them. You know, you had a
Yeah.
lot of music around you as a kid, a lot of genres and a lot of styles, but you know, there was one sound that you liked that I liked in music, and it was the sound of an electric guitar at a high volume. You know?
Yeah, and a great riff.
Yeah. I mean,
Even if it's just an open chord, that didn't matter. Just an
no,
open E, didn't matter.
right.
Didn't matter. You know, with that distortion and everything, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Crank it up.
And no substitute for good songs.
That's right.
You know, the bands that made it had good songs. You know, he's a great guitar player. He's a great bass player. He's this, he's that. She's this or that. But the bottom line, Ed, they had great songs. Even one great song that allowed them to still tour and still do weekend stuff here in 2025. You
Yeah,
know, I mean, there's no substitute for good songs. You
that's
know,
true.
that you can hang your hat, your career on a good song or a few of them. You know, ideally a few of them. You know,
Yeah, that's their legacy.
right. Yeah.
So you know, one more thing before we go tonight. Brendan's going to be jumping soon.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys talked about this last week.
We are 3 weeks away from the 2025 Brendan B. Squared Sub-Zero Heroes Ice Jump for Alzheimer's Research. Yeah, February the 9th, Super Bowl Saturday, the day before. Okay. And we're looking to go live here on the channel. We've covered Brendan and his annual ice jump for the past 5 years here on the channel, and we're looking to do that again. So expect a 11 a.m. live stream start here when we go live with Brendan at the lake. Yeah.
Yeah, God bless him and Meg. That's a great cause, and to see Brendan, I don't think is he going to wear his tutu again? The purple
I don't
tutu.
know what their costume
You
is.
never know. It's always purple something, obviously, because that's a color for Alzheimer's. But
we'll see
it's gonna be
him.
cool.
We'll see him jump in that cold lake. And so
Thanks.
down in the description, there is a link. We don't hit you guys up for money very often here, but if you want to make a donation to the Alzheimer's Association of America, there's a link down below, and he would greatly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the Hudson Valley, New York chapter, actually.
Yeah.
So you'd be donating to them, and it's going to a good cause.
And that money goes to a great cause. It's very well spent. This has been near and dear to Brendan and his family, but yet near and dear to me and my family too for many years. And yeah, it's kind of very cool that Brendan and Meg and me have this in common with our heartfelt interest there. But they have done this for many years, and I'm really honored that they share that here with us, and make it part of our live stream entertainment. I mean, all the money and good cause aside, it is quite fun to watch our boy jump in that damn cold lake.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. All right, kids. We are gonna wind things down for the evening. Ed, great to see you, my friend.
Thanks, Tony. You too.
We will be in touch. Everybody, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up here on the video on your way out before you go, and share this video over with somebody else. Bring a friend with you next Saturday.
Hit the thumbs up before you head out.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys right back here next Saturday night, 2:35 it'll be. And we'll have a lot of guitar picks. Brendan B. Squared will be in the house. He sends his love too, by the way. Yeah. And we'll be back here right next week. Show me your pick. Ed, have a good one, bud.
You too, buddy.
We're out of here. Peace. See ya. Have a great Sunday.